As I was pottering about this morning, having awoken and put on my dressing gown and my slippers, I realised that my mood was not a pleasant one. I didn't like the mood I was in. So I began to think about, why am I in this low self-esteem mood? What's going on in my head? And I realised I felt worthless. I felt useless. And then I thought, well, why? Why do I feel useless and worthless? And I then discovered, as I pondered, that it was because I don't hold down a career, that I don't have a legacy behind me of achievements and awards and a CV, or a resume as we call it here in England, that would impress. And that my life is spent staying as well as I can, loving my Twitter tribe and contributing to that, enjoying friends, and generally trying to be kind and make a bit of a difference. But all of a sudden this morning I realised that didn't seem like it was enough. I realised I was buying into society's conditioning. And that made me think about the word contentment. Now, we live in a capitalist society. Thank God we don't live in Belarus. And what we are mostly interested in a capitalist society is material things. And that's content. We also tend to think about, what inheritance will I leave behind? Again, content. Or what legacy will I leave behind, as in the books I've written, or the music I've played, or the curing of cancer that I've come up with? Again, content. And I realised that I didn't feel that my life was full of much content. Shall I say it again? I quite like the way to say it. Content. But then I realised that the word content doesn't end there. There's a ment at the end. So I began to think about, content and ment. Contentment. And I realised that at my funeral, which hasn't happened yet, by the way, you're all invited, people aren't going to be talking about the content of my life, the things I did, or the legacies I left, or the careers I had. They're going to be talking, I hope, about what I meant to them, what I meant to others, what my life meant. Had I shown kindness? Had I shown tolerance? Had I shown gratitude? Had I shown acceptance? Had I been there for people? And I realised that my moodiness that morning was because I was once again focusing on the capitalist conditioning of content, when really I should have been, I basically worked very hard at choosing to talk about gratitude in my life and be grateful for things. And what I should have been focusing on is what my life meant, what it means. So that rather than focusing on content and feeling low self-worth, I began to focus on meant and began to realise that actually my life meant a lot. I'm loved. I give love. I'm kind. I'm also annoying. But do you see what I mean? We find ourselves getting hung up on that silly old business of capitalism, which is content. And when we should be thinking about the full word, which is contentment. And as I did that, my mood completely changed. My self-esteem rose again and my sense of worth reappeared. Just sharing a thought I had today. Hope it helps. Take care, chums.